Hey everyone, welcome back to episode 9 of the Comic Boot. I'm Kalen.
And I'm Cody.
And I'm James.
Nice read. Alright, so...
I'm James?
Maybe?
Damn it, who put a question mark on the teleprompter?
Another Anchorman quote.
Remember, whatever you put on the teleprompter, Burgundy will read.
And I'm James!
This is the third time we've had an Anchorman quote.
3 weeks, 3 Anchorman.
Yes. Anyway, okay, so this
Me
episode...
speaking of which, there should be an Anchorman 3. I'm just saying.
Duh. Anyways.
No, they should have just left it at the first one.
You're probably not wrong, but they've already made the mass mistake of making Anchorman
A
2,
sequel?
so might as well go for 3.
Keep it going.
2 was great.
No, it wasn't. The Ghost of Stonewall Jackson for the History Channel.
That was so funny.
That was not funny. That was,
That was so funny.
I mean, Liam Neeson was pretty funny. He's like, we're a news station, we just tell news much, much, much later.
Kanye West was the head of MTV.
Yeah,
Okay, so this episode we're going to split it up. We're going to finish up our talk with Netflix, Marvel stuff. Disclaimer, we completely recognize the existence of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
The Agents of what?
Shut up. None of us have watched the show, unfortunately.
There's a
so-
show called Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Well, I
Yes,
refuse
and
to
you
write
know
shield
this.
out with all those damn periods. I'm sorry. It's going to be the word shield in all caps.
Try texting that to somebody. Hey, you guys watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? And you got an S,
Period,
and then period,
H,
and then H period, and then, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Pretty sure
Anyways,
most people just say S.H.I.E.L.D.
nothing against the people who work on it or act in it. Clark Gregg's phenomenal as Coulson, but we just don't watch it.
No,
Isn't he like a robot or something in that show?
No.
No.
He got a new hand or something.
What?
I don't know if he did.
Okay, so I watched the first episode where Ghost Rider this last season popped. They like showed his face or whatever with the flames and everything. And so in that episode, he got like a new hand.
Oh, okay.
Does it
I don't know though.
Does it shoot lasers?
It's like Inspector Gadget, dude.
Does it make
Yes.
a shield? Ah.
Oh, that's stupid.
Anyways,
Lasers are cooler.
so other Marvel shows. I know upcoming they've got
Tempered sea bass.
Oh,
Austin Powers. They get freaking lasers.
are they freaking sharks with freaking lasers attached to their freaking heads?
We got sea bass.
We
sir.
have mutated sea bass. Are they ill-tempered?
sea
Okay,
Yes,
so
ill-tempered.
we have Iron Fist up next. So that is going to be like a really cool. I wonder if they're going to do kind of like what they did with Luke Cage, where they had like the really awesome 70s soul theme. Kind of, is it going to be like one of those old school classic martial arts films? Like, are they
What's
going to?
So are you asking if they're going to have Chinese people speak their native language and then terribly overdub it?
No, but
Dude,
like
that would be epic.
why would that
Make
be?
it because Luke Cage has that blaxploitation kung fu
From like way back
like
when.
vibe, yeah,
Like
that's
Shaft
just
and
so
Black
good.
Dynamite.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if they like carried some.
Why
of that
didn't Michael
over-
Jai White appear in that show?
Why didn't he?
He should have.
Why?
Because he's blaxploitation for the new age.
How?
Have you seen Black Dynamite?
No.
It's Black Dynamite is like watching a 70s blaxploitation flick, but done with today's production standards.
If anything,
Huh.
it should have been like Sam Jackson in a leather, like being Nick Fury, showing up,
That's
but
true.
Not
doing
Nick
lines,
Fury.
but doing lines from Shaft.
So basically playing Shaft, because he played Shaft in the early 2000s.
He also played Shaft in every Avengers movie.
Basically. That's true. We can't disregard. The only thing he didn't do was throw his badge like a damn throwing star.
Shaft.
But like, I think that'd be kind of cool if they had like the classic kung fu movie feel.
Or Pam Grier.
Wait,
That would
kind
have
of
been another
like-
person.
Pam Grier
Sexy
would
ass
have been
Pam
cool.
Grier.
Like kind of like interweave that into Iron Fist. I think that would have been kind of like fun because he and Luke Cage are like their best buddies. Are kind of they're gonna work
Yeah.
closely out of the other Defenders.
I would kill to see a Heroes for Hire mini event.
I mean,
even if it's a crossover episodes, I'd kill to see it.
Maybe that's what they should do. Like just have your first season of Luke Cage, first season of Iron Fist, and then
And
just
then put
make
them
Heroes
together.
for Hire.
But what did Netflix say? They're going to start limiting the amount of Netflix shows that they're producing every year or something
Yeah.
like that. So we can't really bank on a consistent season 2, season 3, season 4 moving forward.
Well, it depends on which. I think that they're.
I think
going
they're going to do it on
restricting
your
the
super
ones.
successful shows.
Yeah, they're going to keep the ones that are doing it like really, really well.
So Jessica Jones did really, really well.
I don't know if it did really, really well.
That may be part of their deal with Marvel for that one, though.
For Jessica Jones season 2?
Yeah.
I'm still... What are they going to do in that?
The only thing I can think of is her and Luke
Cage
Cage being a couple, because that's the only major thing I can...
But that's not going to... I mean, he went and got coffee, air quotes, with...
No, he was planning on getting coffee with Rosario Dawson, but he got arrested.
Oh, that's right.
By cops.
Dude, she's tried to date literally every Marvel character in those shows, except for Jessica Jones.
Oh,
She
Luke
tried
Cage?
to date Daredevil.
You're saying he. Or
Claire Temple.
Oh.
She tried to date Daredevil. That didn't work out, obviously.
And now Luke Cage.
Or do something, yeah.
Well, aren't Misty Knight and Iron Fist supposed to be a thing in the comics?
They're allies, and it's her and Colleen Wing are allies.
Speaking of which, when is she going to get a metal arm?
Dude.
She has a robot arm.
When she got her arm shot...
Yeah, you thought she was going to get a metal
Oh
arm?
my god, dude. I was like...
Is she going to get it?
In walks Tony Stark. In walks
I
Tony
really
Stark.
like Misty Knight a lot, though.
Well,
she was a cool character.
Great character.
Stark Industries gives her an arm, man. It's got to happen.
See, that's what I thought was going to happen, is that she was going to have to lose
Lose
the
the
arm,
arm.
and then she gets a Stark Industries thing.
like a package in the mail, like
Yeah.
secret admirer, because you know that Robert Downey Jr. is not going on a Netflix show.
No.
Not for another 5 years after they kill him off from the MCU.
Oh, Robert Downey Jr.
Or at least, like, this
He should just
Stark
change his
Industries is passing out technology for handicap or for people missing limbs, like they get new prosthetics.
Yeah, but it's like all superpowered and stuff, though, isn't it? Doesn't it have like...
hers is. But,
Yeah.
I mean, you can modify it, I'm sure. Because how else
Send it to the Gladiator?
Send it to Hammer.
Oh my god.
No, the dude that makes the Daredevil armor.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
he could
Yeah.
do it.
I mean, well, I don't know how he is tech-wise, but he can make a hell of a suit.
Oh, man.
He's got to be pretty tech savvy or mechanically savvy because he made Daredevil's fucking baton.
That's right.
In season
made those-
2,
Yeah.
that was a badass baton.
So he's
Yeah.
got to be able to do something.
Yeah, so there we go.
I like
If
that
anyone
guy.
from Netflix is listening, do that.
Yeah, do that.
Do that.
Do that. And then hire us to help write.
Well, maybe not us, because we're not that knowledgeable about Marvel.
I'll start reading some Marvel comic books.
Yeah, you'll start buying all this.
No, I won't buy them. I'll just read them.
Oh, you're going to get a Marvel Unlimited
No, I'm going to a
subscription?
library.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot those existed.
You're kidding me right now.
Yeah.
What? We have the internet now. No one needs a library.
Well, yeah, but in order to read comics online, you got to pay money.
Well, not necessarily.
Well, not going to those websites that you go to.
I only go to them to watch TV shows, and that's because I don't have cable.
And short films.
Goes to the dark web.
Yeah, the dark side of
And
the
short films. Short films.
internet. Roughly about a minute and 37 seconds.
Why is it only a minute 37? That's how long I last.
It's a quick time.
So, Iron Fist. None of us are that knowledgeable about Iron Fist, I don't
I mean,
think.
Cody's
I'm
probably more so
baseline
than us.
knowledgeable, but Iron... Well, go ahead. What are you
No. I'm just saying, like, we want. I mean, we know that they're going to do an origin story,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
I mean,
Well,
I want,
of course.
I would love to say, I would love to be able to sit back and watch it in that same style that Luke Cage was, where it's like Kung Fu Master. Like,
Yeah.
I would love
what I was
that.
saying.
I would
And it's-
love that. I know, and I'm just playing
Yeah.
on that.
Well,
but-
Luke Cage is filmed. I was reading through the production stuff they did specifically for Luke Cage, and like they messed with the tinting of the lights. And,
Yeah, you
and
can tell.
Well, he did filters that gave it a orangish yellow
Mhm.
hue to everything, solely to accommodate like Luke Cage himself and like his outfits, the black hoodie with the yellow
Mhm.
lining. Like putting him in a yellow shirt, that's not going to work for what he's doing.
well, he's going to stand out, stick out like a sore
so
thumb.
we're going to do a black hoodie, but we're going to line it yellow to keep an homage to
To
it.
kind of keep true
Yeah.
to the comics, which is pretty brilliant on their part, I think.
Well, it makes it more real instead
Yeah.
of Hot Rod Red.
Sure.
and, you
Well,
know.
and I think with Daredevil they realized that because season 2 the red got darker.
Well, and they also changed his helmet.
Yeah, I don't like.
They did.
They
They
did.
changed his helmet from season 1, where it looked like he had a freaking football helmet that was covered in leather, and then they just streamlined it a lot, and it looked a lot more or less like Christian Bale's After I Can Move My Neck helmet from The Dark Knight Rises or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And a lot more streamlined, and you kind of... They gave up the I don't know, the practical measure of protection, because you would need a shitload of protection to deflect a bullet, right? And that's what happens in season 2 is he gets shot.
Yeah,
he gets shot and it cracks.
Yeah.
In the head, and you would need a lot more protection than just this like little bit. Now the Gladiator's a wizard with this leather or this armor apparently, and I'm not going to fault him for that. But I mean, you're going to need some padding.
Well, I think he had said though when he gave him the helmet, so he goes, "It's not going to deflect a bullet head on."
But it did. But it damaged the helmet, and then he had a damaged helmet forever.
Well, and he had like a wound from it. Like it actually, like it went all the way through, and then like bruised his fucking forehead or something like that. Like
I think
he got damaged.
Like even if you wear anything bulletproof, there's going to be some kind of evidence you got shot.
It's going to deflect the bullet. It's not going to deflect the fucking force it's coming at you with.
Right. The force has got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
It's not like Deathstroke armor when he fought Superman in this last priest run.
Which is basically like vibranium. That's what vibranium does in the Marvel universe.
It's like nano armor or something.
Nanotech.
Yeah, something. So cool. But anyway.
Iron Fist, Danny Rand is his real name. Daniel Rand. He gets adopted sometime within the comic books.
Caucasian.
Well, he is Caucasian, yes.
That.
And that's a big controversy the show's going to face. And it's
not really even that much of a controversy.
No, it's not. It's people not understanding that Danny Rand has always been white.
I would say yes, it's a controversy if he is Asian in the comics.
But he's not. That's the thing, is that you have idiot trolls out there that are like, oh, he's not Asian. It's like, he's never been Asian.
He hasn't.
My favorite was one I saw where people made that comment. I think it was in that comic book group that YouTube got booted from. And somebody posted a photo of Danny Rand without the mask. They're like, this is Danny Rand. Notice anything? And the person's like, he's not Asian. He goes, because he's not Asian. He's white.
Yep. Yeah.
And
I'm not trying to... I'm just saying that people... That's the controversy that we're talking about, right? Is that people are going to be up in arms about that. But people just need to like do 2 seconds, hit pause on the Netflix show, Google search Iron Fist, go to the Wikipedia page or whatever, and read it. Takes 5 minutes max. You know, problem solved.
Well, yeah, and I have high hopes for the series for the sole fact that Iron Fist is probably my favorite of the street level heroes. Or the sole fact that even if he didn't have the Iron Fist power, it'd
still be fun to watch.
Well, he's still the world's best martial artist.
I remember, I don't know.
I personally want to see the bandana.
I have this thing in my head. Though. I don't remember.
I want to see it.
If I read it on Tumblr or something.
I agree.
But it was like a scene where I think it was like Deadpool or somebody was talking to Iron Fist, and he's like, "So why do they call you Iron Fist?" And he goes, "I ripped the heart out of a dragon, so now I have the power of the Iron Fist." And he's like, "Oh, you should lead with that next time." Like, I don't know if that's an actual thing that happened in the comics, but I just remember it so vividly.
He fought Shulao the Undying, and he killed him, and he got to plunge. He plunged his fists into Shulao's molten heart, and got the power of the Iron Fist, which basically he can direct all of his chi
energy into his
fists, and he hits you with the force of basically fucking.
Or they had a trailer for. No, that's not. For those of you who
it's not sexual fisting.
Stop doing the fisting thing. Oh my god.
He basically can hit you with the force of Superman. Is what it's assumed.
Well, in the trailer, they show him like he punches through he punches a steel door. It just goes flying.
Yeah. Which is fine.
Awesome.
They're going to make it a little more realistic in a way. It's still not realistic. Like, I'm going to plunge my fist.
And he's rich as shit too.
He is. Danny Rand is loaded
because now these defenders are going to have a base, and I mean. It'll be cool to see what they do.
He's like
I'm excited about that.
He's like their Oliver Queen.
As long as they don't
He
concentrate...
is. I didn't think about that. He's
as
the
long as they
fucking
don't
Oliver
concentrate
Queen.
on Jessica Jones, I'll be good.
Well, what if they...
James is not sexist. Disclaimer.
James isn't sexist by any
means. No, he's not.
But that show was...
I love
bitches. Shut up. But Jessica Jones is just when he's...
How am I feeling women's studies?
He's not been the favorite. It's not his favorite show, and that's fair though. I mean,
no, I just
dragged.
Think...
It really
it did.
There was a lot of moments where
that could have been an 8-episode show.
It could have been a 6-episode show.
That's true. I
think 8 would have been more fair because there was because it was all centered around the Kilgrave thing. There was so much. It was like, oh, okay, we're like the one episode where they're like, we got Kilgrave, we didn't get Kilgrave.